Ever dream of owning a piece of Texas? And I don't mean a pair of cowboy boots or anything like that.
Right.
Today we are talking Texas commercial real estate.
Okay.
We are diving into EBG listings of the week. It's like a curated menu of opportunity,
Yeah.
hot off the press from Eureka Business Group.
And not just a menu. I think of it as more like a selection of fine wines.
Oh, okay.
Each listing has like a distinct character, a story to tell about the market.
I like how you think this Joseph Goslan over at Eureka, he clearly believes in these picks.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, he's put a little fire under us mentioning a certain deadline looming.
Oh, really?
September's almost over, folks. If a year-end tax move is on your mind, these opportunities won't last long.
Urgency and exclusivity.
Yeah.
Classic hallmarks of a good investment opportunity.
For sure.
But let's see if these properties live up to the hype.
Yeah, you know me, I love a good treasure hunt.
Yep.
So we're starting with properties under $2 million.
All right.
The entry level for aspiring real estate moguls, and right away, a 3,500 square foot space caught my eye.
Okay.
Medical or office, perfect for those trendy co-working spaces.
Yeah.
It's in a growing community, recently renovated in 2021.
And that's key, because renovations mean you're not just buying a property, you're buying time.
That's right.
Plus, the flexibility of medical or office space broadens your potential tenant pool.
Think of the possibilities. Doctors, startups, maybe even a yoga studio with kombucha on tap.
Right.
And speaking of flexible, this next one is practically begging for a creative investor. Almost 40,000 square feet of retail space, going for a mere $100 per square foot.
Now, that's what we call a value-add opportunity. It's like finding a vintage car in a barn needs some work. But imagine the potential return once you polish it up.
Okay, picture this. You've renovated the space, attracted some trendy boutiques, maybe a local brewery.
Okay.
Suddenly, you're not just a landlord, you're a community tastemaker.
Exactly. It's about creating a destination, a place where people want to be.
For sure. But if you're more about that steady income stream, there's a fully occupied retail center over 23,000 square feet with a solid 7% cap rate.
Nice.
So even in this lower price range, there's something for both the hands-on renovator and the hands-off investor.
It's fascinating to see such diversity of opportunity even at this price point.
Yeah.
It speaks to the dynamism of the Texas market.
Dynamism. I like that. But buckle up because we're moving into the $2 million to $5 million range.
Okay.
Things are about to get even more interesting.
Right.
Right, we've leveled up. We're in the $2 to $5 million range now,
Okay.
which I like to think of as the sweet spot of opportunity.
Yeah.
And kicking things off, we've got a retail center clocking in at over 9,000 square feet, boasting an 8% cap rate.
That immediately caught my eye, too.
Right.
And when you factor in it's fully occupied and built in 2006, it screams low maintenance, high return.
Music to an investor's ears. It's like inheriting a well-oiled machine that prints money.
Yeah.
But maybe you prefer your investments with a side of guaranteed rent increases.
In that case, we have just the property.
Oh, really?
A 7,640 square foot medical building with a single tenant locked into a long-term lease and the annual rent bumps.
Wow.
Yeah.
Talk about peace of mind. It's like the real estate equivalent of a bond, predictable, stable, and practically managing itself.
Though some investors might find that a tad boring.
Yeah.
They crave being ahead of the curve, betting on emerging markets.
I hear you.
Yeah.
And for those trailblazers, we've got an 8,100 square foot retail space in a brand new development.
Okay.
But here's the kicker.
Yeah.
It's right next door to a brand new apartment complex and a hotel.
Location, location, location. This isn't just about the space itself.
Okay.
It's about tapping into that built-in customer base.
Yeah.
It's like setting up shop right at the mouth of a gold mine.
Talk about a captive audience. But this next listing, it's a bit of a head-scratcher, even for a seasoned pro like me. A 20,000 square foot medical space in prime Plano, offering a decent 6.75% cap rate. But here's the catch. It's got a 43% vacancy rate.
Ah, the classic opportunity in disguise. This is where a savvy investor can really shine.
Interesting.
It's about understanding WHY. It's vacant.
Yeah.
Is it poor management? Are there other factors impacting the area? If you can crack the code, there's massive potential for profit.
It's like buying a fixer-upper, but instead of hammers and nails, you're wielding marketing and lease agreements.
Exactly.
All right, ready to step up to the big leagues? Time to explore properties in the $5 to $10 million range.
Okay.
Okay, we've made it.
Yeah.
We've arrived at the penthouse suite of this Texas real estate portfolio.
Okay.
Properties over $10 million. This is where things get really interesting.
It's like we're peeking into an exclusive club, right?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Our source, Joseph, he places cards close to the chest here.
Yeah.
Instead of detailed listings, he invites interested parties to reach out directly, even providing his personal cell phone number.
That's a level of exclusivity you don't see every day.
Right.
It speaks to the complexity of these deals.
That's true.
We're talking like high net worth investors, sophisticated strategies, and likely off-market opportunities.
So while we can't pinpoint the exact properties, we can make some educated guesses based on what we know about this market, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Given the recent surge in industrial real estate,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking sprawling warehouses,
Oh, okay.
distribution centers strategically located near major transportation hubs. Think Amazon-scale logistics.
Now that you mention it, Texas has been a hotbed for tech companies setting up shop.
That's right.
We could be looking at a state-of-the-art data center, humming with servers and generating massive returns.
Or perhaps a portfolio of multifamily properties catering to the influx of young professionals migrating to the state.
Interesting.
Remember, this is Texas, where everything is bigger and the potential for growth seems limitless.
Limitless is right. You know what impresses me about Eureka Business Group is that they're not just brokers. They're active investors with a significant portfolio under their belt.
That's a key point. They have skin in the game.
Right.
They're not just talking the talk, they're walking the walk,
Right.
which gives me confidence in their recommendations.
And remember that emphasis on year-end tax moves. That tells me they're not just interested in closing deals. They're looking at the bigger financial picture for their clients.
Exactly. They're likely well-versed in tax-efficient strategies, which can make a world of difference for investors, especially in this price range.
So as we pan back from the skyscrapers of these high-value listings, what's the key takeaway for our listeners? What nugget of wisdom should they carry with them?
It's simple. Opportunity is everywhere in this market, from entry-level properties to these high-stakes ventures. The key is finding your niche, understanding the risks and rewards, and partnering with experts who align with your goals.
Solid advice. And who knows, maybe one day we'll be the ones making these million-dollar deals, sipping champagne in the penthouse suite.
A toast to that.
Cheers to that. But in the meantime, let's keep exploring these opportunities, learning from the experts, and maybe turning those real estate dreams into a reality.
I like it.
Now that's a deep dive I can raise a glass to. Until next time, happy investing, everyone.